Right, good morning everybody. The sun is shining but it's still bitterly cold. I think the temperature has to rise this afternoon, which is going to make it a wee bit more comfortable for working in the garden. I have been at it non-stop for days. If I can zoom in here, oh, this area here was very barren, and I've managed to split out some shrubs and some grasses and filled that flower bed up. And if you remember rightly everybody, this bit here, this full square in here used to be full of raspberries. And I think I showed you in the last video, it now has all the raspberry canes out apart from one little row along beside the gooseberries. Just as a wee kind of frontage. Old haggard and worn out, and I think you can just about see through there. I've got a bit of mesh on the ground and a bit of fleece, obviously just to keep the cat out, as a 13-year-old cat has decided she now wants to go back outside again. So as you can imagine with cats, what do they do? As I've said in the previous video, they just dig up everything to go to the loo. As if you're not new to my channel, then you'll know this part here is usually absolutely beautiful. And it is an absolute mess, as I said in previous videos, so I'm going to start tackling this today. I'll put wee clips as I'm going, but mainly I'll just get on with it. I did want to rip all this out, plus the weed fabric, but with them sitting in there, what will I do? We do have raspberry canes and whatever all over here. As I said, because of the state of me last year, I just did not get this done. So that's going to take me, I think, the whole day. Look, there's still vines still lying there from where there was pumpkins. An absolute mess. This, guys, here is an absolute, oh, full day's work. And in here, I've shown you this before, this is what we do with our old greenhouses. We actually keep them and I cover them with mesh, and as you can see, brilliant covering for the brassicas. And we still have cabbages in here as well, but I really do need this full site. Oh, I don't know. You'll probably see as I'm going along what I'm going to be doing with this. I suppose I better go and finish my tea and get the gloves on. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I am definitely not looking forward to this, guys. As I said, the sun is trying to come through. Oh la la, let's go. Right, half an hour in, guys, and I know it doesn't look as if there's an awful lot done, which is rather daunting to say the least. I think since I've started this garden 4, possibly 5 years ago, when it was all green, and slowly but surely I dug out parts of the garden to make into nice veggies and flower plots, but I don't think I've ever seen this part looking as bad as this, and it's a bit, as I said, it's a bit daunting. But anyway, I've decided, I'm not quite sure. Right, I've decided I'm not quite sure if these are going to bolt, possibly. I think I said in another video I was going to take all this weed fabric out, and the wee walkways, etc. was all going to be merged together. But that has laid my plans on another footing, so to speak. I think as soon as the sun starts, or the temperatures start building up, we might get them going to seed. If that's the case, then that's fine. I'll just rip them all out and then I'll lift this. As you can see, the dirt has already pushed the weed fabric up, so I'm just going to play it by ear, guys. Next job, I have started cutting the gooseberries back. I mean, look at my Gora, that should have been cut back at the end of last year, but I'll cut it right down to the base and we'll have no problem with all that coming back up again. And then I think I'll get stuck in with the weed. Right, anyway, stop the yakking. I'm trying to put this off, guys, but I cannot put it off any longer. I must go. Right, just to be quickie, just in case nobody knows what this is. This is that I've been found in the past 2 or 3 days is ladybird larvae. Ladybird babies. Quite large when you consider the size of a ladybird, but we've had ladybirds all over the place past couple of days. I've been seeing them, which is a great sign. Hi, good afternoon everybody from an achy bakey Clarice. Hoi! And I think I shown you in the last video, guys, this one was all wrapped up. Very, very sunny, but very, very windy. So this here has been covered the whole of last year, never been used, as it was full of fresh chicken manure, and it is now like black gold. It's absolutely delicious. And this one here, which I'm hoping onions will grow this year, was the exact same, and it's just had another 70 litres of compost popped on the top. We are now moving on to our own compost, but Roy did take some of it out the other day. Sorry about the wind noise. And it does look lovely. Definitely looks ready for popping in the ground. A few little seedlings lying here that we'll pop into in a second. But there we go, we've got 2 bays, guys, of this. I don't know what's in that. That looks like an onion. That looks like an onion that's in there, but by and by, most of it, 90% of it I would say, is ready for using today. So Roy's going to get some in the wheelbarrow and we'll check. We're not sieving it because it's going to take days. Just check it as we go along and see if there's any chafer, grub beetles or vine weevil. Yes, that is tatties. Somebody must have thrown a tatty in there. Right, so we'll get back to you in a wee bit. Oh la la. Right to home, my lovelies, we're all back again. This is the next day, as I was absolutely shattered last night. Anyway, everything in here is done. I don't know, at some point I think Daniel's going to phone the sawmill and see if they've got any, what do you call it, wood shavings for free to ground my path area. But we'll start with this end here, the furthest away. That's where our gooseberry bushes. Our compost is absolutely fantastic, guys, honestly, that I was talking about the other day. Roy had went into one of the bays yesterday and it has done a hell of a lot of beds. I will show you that in a later date, but right now in here, this is where the first part of the weed fabric was, so I've kind of took it down a wee bit as it was a little bit high, and I've used the soil elsewhere. That's a mixture of chicken manure, the normal soil, and compost. It was all put in there last year, so that bed's ready. I have decided, after tickling over a few of these wee holes in here, that I'm just going to keep the cabbages and what looks like cauliflower just to see how they get on, and if not, I'll take the weed fabric and the plants out shortly. But I've just took the cover off of this 2 minutes ago and Sky's been in it already. Put the cover in to keep the cats out. So this is the other one, the third one, guys, if I move back a wee bit. This is actually the third bed, and that's just been tickled. I haven't been digging at all as we're doing the no dig, and I'm going to put some of that lovely compost out of our bays on top of both of these. I have done along the sides, as you can see, all the weeds are all now gone. All the pruning has been done alongside and into the corner. Those foxgloves are looking a little bit floppy shadow again because I just put them in, replanted them in yesterday, but a couple of days we're getting watered and they'll be fine. So these are like young gooseberry bushes that's along here. And moving around the side, we do indeed have all this all weeded, and I'm going to top all of this up, I think, with some of that beautiful compost. Done all the paths, as I said. So a big difference from yesterday, guys, honestly. Oh, that took right up to last night. The back bit I have also weeded. I've kept the moss in certain bits that I like the moss. The wee stones there are just for covering up the coverings when I cover these 2 beds back up. But I have noticed we do have some strawberries in here. I must have popped some strawberries along that end. We do have some chives. What else have we got? More strawberries. I do have in that corner is a wild cherry tree that I got off of somebody about 4 years ago. My goodness me, what a job this was. Some more wee chives in there and our salvia here at the end. Give you a view of how it's looking just now compared to what it was when I started. The job's an absolute good one. Will be excellent if I do manage to get some wood chip. As we said, everything's on a budget this year, so I won't be buying any. But by goodness me, I am happy that that is done. So that's it all ready for planting up. Oh, I cannot wait. Just to finish the video off, for today's task is doing and clearing this full sort of flower bed over here and possibly cutting down a couple of lavender that I've went a wee bit of woody in. No looking too great, to be honest. But for now, guys, oh la la. Hannibal, what do we say? Here, au revoir to the pip. He's wanting that ball throwing. Bye-byes. Where's your ball? You want mummy to throw your ball? Huh? You want mummy to throw your ball, baby? Yay! There we go. Come on then. We'll go throw your ball. Come on. Come on then. Go. Go. There you go, guys. Now you know why there is no grass left on one particular area all around the garden. That's Hannibal's runway. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.